Hey, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to talk about the original Red Dawn on 4K. But before we do, if you like physical media, if you like Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, like home theaters, movies, Xbox, and all that jazz, you know, check out my other videos on my channel, like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So let's talk about the original Red Dawn on 4K. You know, the movie came out in 1984 with Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, and Charlie Sheen, and directed by John Milius. Now, of course, you're watching this, I mean, definitely a younger Patrick Swayze. And, of course, Charlie Sheen, I almost didn't recognize him. He was very young in this. And it really threw me for a loop, and I was like, oh, shit, that's Charlie. Yeah, it's a great classic movie. I've never seen a remake of it. You know, this movie revolves around some high school students that take refuge. You know, they basically have some military, you know, taking over the towns and areas, and they finally decide to start fighting back. So it's very good. It's a very fun movie. I really love it. Even after all these years, it still holds up. It's great. Now, this 4K release comes from Shout Factory. It came out in 2022. You know, filmed in 35mm, 4K digital intermediate, has HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And as usual, you know, Shout Factory, they just freaking really hit a home run with this one. That is phenomenal. I mean, the picture quality, some details are incredible. Really rich, has a lot of depth to it. Really good pops of color. You know, for a movie that's almost 40 years old, it looks like it was filmed yesterday. They did a great job with this. Now, comparing with the Blu-ray, I've never owned this on Blu-ray before. But anyways, you know, the Blu-ray in here, everything's been remastered, so there's not a whole lot of difference. Some little color, you know, upticks in detail and whatnot on the 4K. So if you've got if you've got an older version of this, this is definitely going to be a big upgrade for you. So we'll just check out some screenshots of the 4K. We'll come back and talk about the audio, bonus, and the packaging. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. So for the audio, they gave us a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and a 2.0 track. I toggled between the two. Really, it's a clean, solid audio track, clean dialogue. But the problem is, it's one of those movies that's dated. The audio is not mixed very well. You know, I've mentioned this in some of the other reviews of some of the older movies. They did in my opinion, they did a crappy job with the mix. I mean, the quality is there, but just the mix, you know, gets to a point where, you know, sometimes it just doesn't sound natural. It has kind of like a hollow, weird sound to it. And there's times where the 2.0 track actually sounds a little bit better, where the 5.1 just kind of gives you a little bit of ambience and whatnot. It has a nice low end during some of the explosions, sounds really good. But yeah, they definitely missed the mark on the audio here. But I don't blame Shout for that. Like I said, this is just something that happens with some of your older movies. Just, you know, it's hard to get them mixed properly. You know, they do the best they can, whatnot. Now for the packaging, we got a slip cover here. There's a front and back. And it's a Shout Select line, so it actually has a number on here, which I could care less about. Now, some of you out there want to have everyone in a line, but I don't give a shit about that. And we'll say goodbye to the slip cover. And the standard keep case. You know, different artwork on the Blu-ray and the 4K we have. No reversible cover art. Now for the bonus features, we have a look back at Red Dawn. Have interviews with actor Doug Toby, casting director Jane Jenkins, production designer Jackson DeGovia, and editor Tom Noble. We also have some featurettes, Red Dawn Rising, Training for World War III, building the Red Menace, and World War III Comes to Town. And also we have the original theatrical trailer here. So some pretty cool stuff. I'm not sure if anything is new or if it's all ported over. So to wrap it up, this is a nice presentation here from Shout. Even though the audio falls a little flat, the video really makes up. This is incredible. With that being said, I would recommend picking this up as a great addition to your collection. Price-wise, it's still running about $23. I got it on sale recently. I can't remember what I paid for it, but definitely look for some sales. Plus, you know, before long, we'll probably have, you know, your Shocktober sale. I'll probably hold out until then. Hopefully you get, you know, a really good deal for it. So that pretty much does it for a look at the original Red Dawn on 4K. Check out my other videos, like and subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Comment below, tell me what you think, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.